The story of a man that was never giving up, making his game. The story begins a long time ago, but the man is here also tonight. Yes. Still finishing few things, but I think we are nearly ready. Yes. Yes, I think so. Para-para-bum. 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 No, I still have to... I forgot the webcam. You may say, how can you forget? I can, because there is a lot of stuff to do. It seems easy, but... Bling, bling, bling. Okay. Nearly done, boys, huh? The Unreal Market is new free items. Yes, I wanted to check that, because there are the items for... 1 second, huh? One second. One more second. One more second. I just need to calibrate. Good calibration. Fuck. Didn't click on the button. Didn't click. Okay, now. Hello, good evening. Hi. Hey. Hello. We are here in another stream for the game that we like, the game that we love, the game that we want to complete. Will we be able to complete it one day? Maybe yes. Maybe. Why my face is so stupid? He's working. What? I mean, it's working, but it's not perfect. I don't know. I think that they did some updates, and I mean, it's not really working, but it's okay. I mean, you know my face, right? So even if it's not perfect, I think it's okay. Okay, let's check the Unreal Marketplace. Let's check the Unreal Marketplace, boys. for September, right? We didn't check it yet. Free for the month. Free for the month. Level design toolkit. Level design toolkit. Wait. Level design toolkit. What is this? Music. Okay, we're just changing the music. Level design toolkit. Editor utility widget. Are you tired of control clicking multiple actors in your scene? Well, this is the tool for you. You can quickly select a massive amount of actors with a click of a button, saving you an immense amount of time during development, as well as much more. Well, you can always create a folder, my friend. You can create a folder, but maybe it's better than this. Level design, a lot of great features. You can speed up your level design. Say goodbye to control clicking. You can simply put a box or a sphere around a zone, and with a click of a button, select everything within that zone. You can also hide or unhide them static meshes. You also have the ability to select static mesh in an actor with a tag or name. I think it's useless, but considering it's very cheap, we will take it. Okay. Just for this reason. Meanwhile, hello Tony. Hello Jet. Hello Ula. Hi. Hello Unlearner. Welcome, welcome. Hello Marcellum. Hi. Hi. Okay, so we take it, but I think it's useless to us. Close combat animation admin set. This one can be useful, actually. This one can be useful because we need, in general, I mean, animations are always good because maybe we use them for something else, you know? It is always good. Always good. Who's pinging me? Someone is pinging me. This one we take it and we look at it as well. Is there a preview? Yeah, there is a preview. Let's check the preview. Notice you are leaving Epic Games. Okay. I go on YouTube. I will risk my life on YouTube. Designing greatness. Wow. Designing greatness is something, huh, boys? Designing greatness. Close combat animation set. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? What is that anime? What is this animation? Man, running backward, we already have it. Running right, we already have it. Running left, we already have it. Blocks, attacks, blocks, evade. Some of them may be useful, but wow, the jump was really something. That jump was really something, boys. The problem is that the position, you see the position of the feet? The position of the feet is very weird. Like, I mean, usually you are not like this, but okay. It looks like taken from like a fighting game, right? Like a Street Fighter kind of. Yeah, I think it's made for a Street Fighter kind of game, but anyway, I mean, it's not bad. I think we can use some of that. I think we can. So I think we add it to our cart. Why not? We add it to the cart. Okay. Why the cart only has two thingies? Let me put everything in the cart and then we will. Okay, and then we will look at them. Procedural spline wall system. Well, actually, it's already possible with Unreal to do that, but maybe this thing is improving it. A procedural spline wall system allows you to easily create walls in any shape. And have them snap automatically to the landscape. Include many different look and appearance settings. Allows you to easily customize material and mesh. This is interesting, boys. What do you mean no video? What do you mean by no video, Hula? What do you mean? You cannot see me? Trailer video, tutorial video. Update. You can now easily create doorways simply adding the desired wall segment. This is a procedural spline system. 16 pre-made looks that include brick, stone, science fee and more. Number of blueprint, one master blueprint with many settings to customize your walls. Number of materials, 55 material ins. Number of textures, 233. Oh my god, 232 textures? Holy moly. About the plugin feature. Collision, yes, automatically generated. That is very nice. Make wall step down slope to follow the contour of the terrain automatically. Trailer video. Wait. Let me do this, which is better. So I have it in the other, you know. Trailer video. Procedural spline wall system. I think the trailer is not very interesting. Yes, this is more interesting. Option to snap walls to landscape in order include a different look. I don't know, I can study it a bit, but seems to be interesting. Seems to be interesting. Maybe what we, you know, the most interesting part is how they did it and trying to understand how they modify, you know, the splines. But I think they are splines, so I don't know. I don't know, boys, but why not? Why not? Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Easy to use with Quixel. Then there is an old brick house. Some items, huh? Are we missing items? Like this jug. I don't know. Like these pillows. Like this bottle. Like this vase. Like these flowers. I mean these plants. Maybe we can use something of that. I have to go in another round of, you know, modifying, checking, fixing, improving. Do we need these stairs? Maybe these stairs in a house could be also interesting. I don't know. We will have to change all the texture though, because obviously the epoch is not the right one. But you know, a plant is a plant the same way 2000 years ago or now. So maybe I really like the sign believe. Look at this sign. Believe! Guys, do you believe or not? And by the way, look, I still have the free weather management with snow. Comfortable feature would be nice. Yeah, exactly. So you can sit on the couch. You want to play the piano, I know. We should invent our own instruments, by the way. This tool is insane. This tool is super nice. More plants, more furniture, some curtains. Curtains, you say in English? Yeah, I think so. Some vases. I think that this thing has pieces that we can use. I think, I mean, not the stereo, but, the kitchen, boys. A million pot. These tools. Some of these tools we may reuse. If they are not super high poly, some of these tools we may use. Some of these tools we may use. I like the tools on the kitchen. You have an old piano, but no round stool. Well, it's easier to buy the stool than buy the piano, so it's better this way, you know, that you have the piano but not the stool. If you had the opposite, if you had the stool but not the piano, that would be a big expense. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff anyway in here. Maybe the microwave, no, but you always have to check the quality. Also, this this shelf, I think this shelf is very nice. I like it. I think I like it a lot. We can take it. We can take it, boys. The doors, maybe we can also take the doors. Why not? Why not? Maybe we can just change the handle and the doors maybe are good. The stereo, no. Wow, it's a full house anyway. It is a big pack. There is so much stuff. Do you want to play with this thingies? Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. This song is super good, bro. This song is insane. Do we need more bathroom stuff? Wow, it's a full house anyway. There is so much in this pack. So much. There is also a bench outside. Okay, enough music. This pack is insane. Look at how many pieces. Look at how many pieces. There is even a boat. And a piano. Very nice. Yeah, maybe we can use something of that. The problem is that the time needed to sort out, you know, the stuff. To sort out the stuff. So to go there, take the pieces, you know, split them and do all that work. Alchemist House. Alchemist House. Alchemist House. We needed so much. Eugenia Yaremko. 168 meshes. Wow. 168 meshes. That is very nice. Including the books, also the open book with the bookmarks. Look at this nice open book. I like it. The chests are a bit shit, I have to say, yeah? The chests are too cartoonish, but the books and the stands, maybe we can use. The scrolls, maybe we can use. The ink and paper, maybe we can use. The chairs are a bit cartoonish, but the chairs maybe not. The lamps maybe yes, they are very nice lamps. Depends on the textures. I mean, depends on the poly count as usual. But the pie, do we need a pie? I think we need a pie. And another type of mug. Another type of mug is always welcome. Another cheese is always welcome. More bread is always welcome. There are some nice pieces. Unfortunately, the furniture and the walls are really kind of World of Warcraft style, or anyway cartoonish style, and for us they are not very good. But I think the mug, the pie, the cheese, these things, the onions is very nice. Look at these onions. These onions we can reuse for sure. But then we can always change the textures. We can always, or we can, you know, we can also filter them. You go in Photoshop with the cartoonish texture. You apply a bit of a sharp filter and some noise, and they become better. There is a way. There is a way. Be careful for a cake from an alchemist shop. Yeah. Maybe it transforms you into a frog. Also, these books are very nice. These books are very nice. I like these books. I like these books a lot. And the scrolls. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. We should redo the magic shop and improve it. Okay, this is very, very good anyway. There is a lot of stuff that we can reuse. A lot of free items. And pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let me check out. Well, I added everything to the no? I didn't. Let me check out this thing so we have everything. Instead of $139, we do 0. Very, very good. Yeah, really amazing stuff. Yes, I agree. Do you know how it works? Do they pay the creator a fixed amount? Like they gave him, I don't know, $2,000 and or $3,000, whatever, and this stuff becomes free for a month. I don't know how it works, but I think it's something like that. You know what we should do, but we never do it? We should go regularly. I mean, if some of you wants to do it, that would be nice. We should go regularly on the Unity store, right? And okay, it's made for Unity, but the point is that the assets are anyway models, you know? And in fact, you see, sometimes you have the symbol even that this one works for Unity and Unreal. And on the Unity store, maybe it's not this one, boys. Sorry, it's not this one. There was a fake site, a fake website. I don't know if they have the same. Do they have the same concept of stuff free for the month? Probably not, huh? Probably not. But I also have free stuff, right? So the idea would be 3-day sale, new release discount, pricing 0. For example, all these ones are free. Now, there may be a lot of shit in here. I mean, sorry, there may be a lot of bad quality stuff in here, but still, you know, maybe there is something. The problem is spending the time, you know, to check if there is something good. Like a banana is always a banana. I mean, yes, it's very low quality. The texture is bad, so probably this one is not good. But I'm saying maybe there is something good, you know? And the fact that it's in Unity for us is not a problem. We can just import it in Unreal, right? Lego micro game, very nice. No, okay, this one we should not. Lot of forest, flooded ground, low poly, simple. I don't know. I never check this too much, but the idea is that there may be stuff in here that we may need. Okay. Nah, this is really too low quality. I think the Unreal Engine store is so good compared to the Unity store, at least for what I can see quickly now. Maybe I'm wrong, but rocks, for example, this one, rocks and boulders, right? Rock and boulders, this one is free. It seems to be texture customization. This one is free. The rocks are very nice. The texture seems to be very nice, you know. I don't know what is the license though. Do they require you to Do they require that you use it only with Unity, or license agreement? Standard Unity asset store. Maybe there is a license that is forcing you to use it with. Now, the use of the Unity asset store, I understand. I want to understand the asset, not the store itself. This is telling you what to do, you know, with the store itself. But no, there is the license of the store itself. I think it's this one, extension asset license, extension asset. One license required for each individual user. I don't know what it means. We need to investigate a bit, but maybe there is a license associated. Even if it's free, then you need it, you know, a license to use. I don't know. I need to investigate a bit, but not now. But not now. Hello, Electra. You love the pottery? Nice. Amazing amount of stuff. I reward the didn't ultimate cake my shrink. Yeah, for example. I don't know how they do that. I think they just pay the creator. Yeah, for Unreal I know, but for Unity I don't know. For Unreal you can use it as long as you are using it within an Unreal project. Okay, nice. So what I wanted to do today, I wanted to do a bit of bug fixing, but at the same time, I wanted to do, I wanted to add, yes, the first thing I want to check if I fixed the problem with the character creation, because someone reported that the character creation is still stuck. Is it real? Someone said that the character creation for the alien is still not working. Like it's still getting stuck somewhere. Yeah, we need to fix this one as well. Huh? But apart from that, yeah, this one is super important. But there was also another one about character creation. Meh. Creation. Character creation bug. Character creation. Waiting a bit with the alien female works, although the desert splash screen will not disappear without relogging. The male doesn't seem to work at all. Even waiting and relogging, there is no character there. When you log in as an alien, the character creation process blocks on the desert screen. I don't know, it seems that there is still this problem, but we can test it right now. So they are saying that when you create a new character, I need to delete someone like this guy. Confirm the character creation. I mean the character deletion. Okay. Good night, Electra. Thank you for stopping by. See you. Have a good night. And here the story begins. Huh? Someone special was born. It was me. Far away from where his mission would be accomplished. Okay. So let's try with an alien. I think it would be nice if we could rotate this guy, but we cannot rotate him, which is pretty bad. So they are saying that when you go
Incredibly
here,
enough, those planets had something in common. Elders of each spoke of their zodiacs and a shared
they say
ancient
that
bond,
after this screen, the
revealing
screen
their
doesn't
meaning.
move to the next one, right? And actually, it seems to be the case. I think the way I fixed it with the silence because there was a request to have the silence, but now it seems that it's not working. Why? Yeah, it's definitely stuck. It's definitely stuck. It's definitely stuck. So it's still stuck, boys. We need to fix this. We need to fix this, boys. So the way that those screens work, those screens are waiting for the completion of the speech, right? The speech at the moment is not available on those screens, unfortunately. By the way, I'm searching a voice actor, so if any of you has a good voice and is a native English speaker, meaning from US or from England, please let me know, because we need to record all the voiceovers. But the problem is that okay, Alien Scene 1. So in theory, Alien Scene 1 is starting the animation, right? So it's getting Alien 1 from this table. And in this table, if I'm not wrong, there should be now placeholder silence. Okay, placeholder silence is... I didn't delay. Maybe this is not working, huh? I added a delay of 8 seconds. But probably it's better if we just record side, because I don't know if this node is actually triggering the play audio finished, right? But it seems it doesn't. In theory, after 8 seconds, play. Okay, I think, anyway, it looks like it's not working, okay? It looks like it's not working that way. It was a bit of a trick that I did to say, since we don't have the audio at the moment, let's just use, you know, this delay of 8 seconds. But if I click on play, actually it's doing nothing. So probably it's not really working. Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I think we can have an empty sound of 8 seconds. Unless I did this already. Wait, I have a sense of deja vu. Did I do this already? To add a silence. No, I didn't. Okay. So I think we can create a new file. Can I have any audio file? Please. Any audio file, thank you. As you wake up. As you wake up. So we will just select all and delete. Now if I do this though, I think it will not export anything. No. I need to do this and do silence. And do generate silence. There was a thing called generate silence, no? Amplify, auto document, change pitch and speed, compressor, distortion, echo, fade in, fade out, blah blah blah. Pulse, stretch, fast, repair, reverb, truncate silence. Detect silence. No, the opposite. Generate silence is here. Generate silence. Okay, so there is silence. So actually, the track exists, right? But it's just silence. And I think we can have it for 8 seconds. So there is 4. There is 4. Let me duplicate this. What? I don't know exactly what happened, but fine. Okay. So now it's about 8 seconds, right? So we will export it as it is. And we will call it silence. Now this silence will be obviously substituted in the future with a real thing, okay? Where I exported it under PS stamp. Okay. So now we go under PS stamp and we This is because I want to have the same mechanism, and the mechanism should already work, right? Do you want accents or just voice acting? For the narrator, I just need no accent, so as plain as possible, because it's a narrator voice. Okay, so it's like a out of the game kind of voice. You need a better microphone? Yeah, I mean, if you never did it, it's not that easy. I mean, it seems easy, but it's not easy. I mean, voice actors are, you know, actors. So it's not like, so you need the right equipment, you need the right posture, you need the right voice setup. I mean, the right microphone. So it's not, I mean, it's not that easy. But if you have the right voice, that's already a good starting point, because you just miss the equipment somehow. But you can still try. There are some, maybe the problem is that you also need a place where there is no noise. And for example, if you are on a laptop, you know, the laptop with an integrated microphone, that will be terrible, because the noise will pick up all the noise of the PC. So you need to have a separate microphone, and I mean, you need a bit of a setup. Where are you from, One Learner? Are you American or UK? I mean, not that I want to know where you live, but just the nation. Florida. Okay. So I think it's good. I think it's good. Maybe send me a sample. Send me a sample on Discord, even recorded, you know, with a better equipment, and I can judge the voice. I can, you know, listen to the voice and see if it's something that I like and I would like to have in the game or not, and then if yes, then maybe, I don't know, we can find a studio, or I can, if you want to do it, I can commission it to you, okay? So I can pay you the studio, and the time for that you go and do it, and it's not a problem. We can take the money from the mega grant. "15 minutes from one of the many Disney." I've been in Florida a few times. I've been in Orlando. I've been on the Keys. I've been in Miami. I've been in many places there. I should start traveling again, but this freaking COVID, boys, just killed us, really. Just really killed us. This COVID-19 really killed us. Orlando. Yes, I've been in Orlando. I've been in Orlando multiple times. Multiple times. Multiple times. No! Fuck. I wanted to close this window. I closed the other window. No! Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Sorry, I closed the wrong window, boys. You have to redo it, but it's okay. COVID is bad in Florida. Still no work for me. We did events at the convention center. Ah, you were working there? I mean, I cannot pay you a lot, but because you know, we are still you know, but you know, it's better than nothing. Maybe if you want to do it, let's do it. But first, send me your voice because I want to listen to you. The current voice that we have is this guy, but he completely disappeared, leaving the stuff in the middle. So I think he's very, very busy. He's still a Patreon, so I cannot speak. I mean, I want to speak nice of him because anyway, he supported a lot. He's a Patreon and he followed us for a lot of time. And I mean, also he's a very nice guy that I mean, I like him. And I like his voice, but he completely disappeared, boys. And he left me like in the middle of this. But his voice is this one.
The Dermorians come from the homeworld of Dermoria, a world of lush forests towering over deep seas. They are a long-lived elven race with short, slim physiques. They exhibit copper or amber-colored skin and brown to reddish hair, occasionally blonde but never black.
There is the one. There is the one.
There
is the one that he recorded, and yeah, he's still alive. Yes, he's still alive. He just disappeared, but no, he's alive. I mean, disappeared on the internet, right? Like the majority of the people that worked on this project, after some time, they go busy. They marry a Brazilian girl. I don't know. They make 3 children. I mean, so they disappear, right? I mean, I want it as dramatic as possible. I mean, no, well, no, let me rephrase that. No. I have 2 sections. I have a section which is the description of the races, right? And that one should be fairly like National Geographic's, you know, kind of video. So it's really explaining you how the race is and should be a bit neutral. But then there is another part, which is the history of the races. So which is telling you all the events that happened from the homeworld to, you know, from the homeworld to Iliacum, to the current world. And that one is telling their story, you know, and it should be a bit dramatic, right? Should be like if you are reading a book to a kid. I don't know exactly how to say, but yeah, marry a Brazilian, disappear is typical. Should be read in a bit of a dramatic voice and effect, right? Like okay? Something like that. Now, I mean, that's a bit exaggerated, but what I mean is that there will be music on the background and, you know, maybe also some sounds, I don't know. So, and that's the one part. And then there is another part, which is the in-game voiceover. So meaning giving voice to NPC. So for giving voice to NPC, then yes, we need an accent. We need accent by race, and there is a lot of stuff to do. But the one that I need the most at the moment is the thingy. Is the narrator, right? Is the narrator thing. PS ambient. Okay, so we have the placeholder silence. Okay, placeholder silence is there. So let me try now, because I think that now, because this thing is waiting, you know, is waiting the completion and binding on the audio finished, and so this thing needs to trigger. If it doesn't trigger, it will not move forward, and I think at the moment it's not moving forward for that reason, right? So let's try again. It should last 8 seconds. 8 seconds is not a lot, so it should be anyway, you know, reasonable. I took drama since grade school. Seems good then. Seems good. It really depends on your voice. I mean, there is not something, you know. It will be very subjective. Okay, if I say no, it's just. I mean, don't take it personal. I mean, it's just that. It's just that it's a voice that I feel that it fits well with the narrator, but maybe it does. Okay, I don't know. But should be a kind of a deep voice, you know, calm enough and peaceful enough, you know, that when you listen to it, it's not annoying, right? That when you listen to it, you like listening, like reading a book, right? Like when there are websites that are reading books to you, and there are voices there that but I would say the microphone is doing a lot of difference. Like if you record it on a very cheap microphone, usually you are cutting off all the lower frequencies, right? And all the high frequency, but mainly the lower frequency, you are just capturing the middle, and so your voice is not really, you know, having the same quality. Like for example, when I don't have a particularly good voice, but when I changed the microphone from the previous one to this one, everyone said that my voice was so much better, but it was exactly me, right? So I didn't change my voice, I just changed the microphone. And everyone was saying, but it's a completely different voice now. Why? I say, hey, I changed the microphone.
And here the story begins. Someone special.
Also, these parts
born,
I want to change, right? It cannot be me.
Far away from where his mission would be accomplished.
I mean, it cannot be me because first I have an accent, and second, I mean, I'm not, I don't know, I think it should not be me. I mean, my English is okay, but it's not, you know, it cannot be used for a kind of a text-to-speech thingy.
Incredibly enough,
even if this is my
had
voice,
something in common. Elders of each spoke of their zodiacs in a shared ancient tongue, revealing.
Okay, let's see if after 8 seconds this thing goes away now. If it doesn't, I don't know what is happening. Seems it doesn't. Okay. We need to understand why. That's very strange. That's very strange. Okay. So it's not working. So Homeworld screen cannot be found. I don't think that is possible, otherwise the text will not be displayed. Create 2D sound, volume multiplier, start multiplier. Sound is the one that is coming out of this line, which is Ilian 1, and as we have seen, Ilian 1, right? Ilian 1 is this line, which is pointing to placeholder silence, and placeholder silence is this guy, right? Which is playing. You see that he's playing? He's playing for 8 seconds, and then he's stopping, right? So I don't understand why bind event on audio finish. Why this one is not? Why this one is not triggering? Basically, this one is not triggering. It's just very strange. Something weird going on there. Binding on event on audio finish. I don't know. It's not executing this or what? Let me see if there is any error in the... You should use your voice for effects like button clicks. like something like that. I mean, I can. I mean, I can, but I don't know if it's a great idea. Let me just check if in the log there was something, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there was something in the log and I didn't catch it. Let me see. Preparing to exit. Let me see if there was any error or something like receive name validation on client. Character create. Play voiceover. Accessed none, trying to read property current voiceover. But this error is before though. Yeah, but there are some weird errors though, eh? Character creation race 0. Play voiceover. Because if the voiceover is null, okay. This one I know. This one, character creation race. I mean, this is an error, but actually it's not affecting what we are doing. But it's always better to remove it. Character creation race. Character creation race. There should be a place voiceover. Current voiceover fade out. Yes, I think we should do a check before that if current voiceover is actually valid. Because if it's not valid, we just bail out. Right? If it's valid, we continue. If it's not valid, we just say nothing to do, right? Because if it's not valid, we cannot stop it, right? No, I mean, wait. I mean, don't fade out, right? So we just keep the fade out. Right? We just keep the fade out, and we go to the next one. Yes. So this will probably fix at least some of the errors that we saw in the log, but it's not really fixing the other problem that we have, that the audio finish seems not to trigger. Even if, wait a second, because in theory, receive name validation, play voiceover. Display audio device unregistered from world Iliacum. Destroying one remaining audio device. But this is the exit. This is already the exit, eh? Yeah, this is already the exit. So no, let me redo it. Let me redo it now that we fixed that error, and I want to see. But yeah. Okay, let me redo it 1 second. I want to understand why we need your voice everywhere. I can maybe voice over one character in the game. Just for fun, you know. Just voice overing one character in the game, they will have my voice. I don't know which one yet, but I can do it.
And here the story begins.
And here the story begins. I'm clicking on the other window so I don't listen to this phrase 1 million times. Because I listened to this phrase already 1 million times. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh. What? Ah, fuck. Okay. It requires return value. It requires a return value, otherwise... No, it doesn't. What? I only skipped this, right? I only skipped this and this. What? I'm confused now. Why is giving issues? What? Did I click too fast and I confused them? Like, I clicked too fast on the... Because I clicked very quickly on the different options. Maybe I didn't let him load the model or something?
And here the story...
I was here in the other window.
From where is mission...
No, but the universe is not loading. The universe view is not loading. It didn't move the camera. Oh my god. What did I do? What did I do, boys? What did I do? What did I do? Wait. Let me read that. Let me read that graph 1 second. Okay, so we play a voiceover. We have a voiceover sound. We checked if the voiceover toggle is on or off. If it's off, right, we don't play anything because we don't want to play. Perfect. If it's valid, so the voiceover toggle is on, we check if the current voiceover is valid. If it's valid, we fade out the previous voiceover, we create a new sound, we set this new sound to be the new voiceover. By the way, this one is coming from the beginning, right? So he's creating the new sound, he's setting the current voiceover, and he's playing it, right? And that's it. Now, why the hell? Now he's not loading the character anymore. What the fuck happened? Okay, stopping polar. Character select widget. Button click. There is an error here when you click on switch camera to race. Yes, exactly. What the fuck happened, boys? Attempted to access index 0 from array, blah blah blah. Bruh, I don't understand what is your problem though. I don't understand. It's saying basically it's not finding the new camera anymore. Why? It's like if one camera disappeared. But it's impossible. There is a unless I delete it, but it's impossible I deleted it now. It was working 1 second ago, right? 1 second ago we were looking at that camera. There is a camera. There is a camera. Live choice camera. Live choice camera. Wait a second. Ah, yes. So that is the setup that we use, right? For that. And then we should also have a character camera. I mean, what happened? It disappeared. It disappeared right now. It's here. Universe camera. Universe camera. Universe camera should have a tag, right? Which is called universe. So what is complaining is that it cannot find a universe camera. Wow. 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 Get all actors of class with tag. I mean, maybe this camera is not created. I mean, if I do it too quick, the camera is not created yet. No, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand what is going on. The only thing I changed was the audio thingy. When I went to make a new character, many of the options were blank during custom. Which character? I need to know the...
And here the story begins.
I can stay here, but... I mean, the universe
Someone
view...
special was born.
The universe view now is here, but... I mean, now we found it, right? Now we found it. Now we found it. But before, it didn't. How it happened that the camera was not found in the previous run? Because I connected too quickly or something? Because it was not loaded yet? That would be so strange, huh? I never seen this bug. But basically I did this. Then I clicked on create. And then as soon as I click on create, I switched window. Like I didn't want to see. And right? But you see that now it's loading it. I have no idea. I didn't touch anything and now it's working. I don't know, boys. It's so weird. I have no idea. I mean, there is a weird no bug.
Incredibly enough, those planets had something in common.
We have no idea.
Elders of each spoke of their zodiacs in a shared ancient tongue, revealing their meaning.
So you see that here is not switching. We got an audio finish though. We got an audio finished. Okay. But then we have a problem where we have a problem accessed none trying to read property win chat. Receive chat message on client. Why we are receiving chat messages, by the way? Audio finished is getting called though. Even if when I start, wait, when I start, did I use the play voiceover when I start the homeworld thingy? Create 2D sound. Wait a second. Because here I'm doing it manually. I'm not overriding the previous one. Even if audio finished happened, right? So Alien Scene 2 widget, which is this one, right? Actually got created because is here, right? And then it got added to the viewport. And then an animation is started, and then the current one gets removed. Ah, here is the error. Here is the error, stupid me. I remove myself instead of removing. I mean, I removed the second scene instead of removing myself. There is the mistake, boys. There is the mistake. 100%. 100% that's the mistake. I'm removing the same scene instead of removing. Okay. But there is another thing I want to improve. Okay, I think now it will be fixed. Let me just see if there is not the same error. Yeah, there is the same error here. So this one should remove the current screen. Should not remove, you know, the new screen. Otherwise, we continue to. Okay, I think the same error is everywhere because it's a copy paste. So yeah, it's a copy paste. So the same error is absolutely everywhere. But there's another thing I want to do. Alien Scene 4. Alien Scene 4. When you lose the window focus quickly. Yeah, I don't know, it's very weird. That previous error was so strange. Like, I don't know. Hello, Piet Machine. Hi, how are you? If you still want to dedicate some time to the landscape, Piak Machine, we still have the problem, huh? Ah, it is correct, you see. This one, the last one, the number 5 was correct, actually. If you want to dedicate some time to the landscape, I know it was a bit annoying, you know, when you do something and then it doesn't really work and you need to remake it. I know it's not the best thing, but I think you went very close. I mean, like, it was nearly perfect. But still it was not good enough on the, not as good as the other on the mild slopes. On the mild slopes was not that good. So let me do something. Instead of this create T2 sound and play, I think when we have a voiceover, we should always use the function play voiceover, always, right? Now, the only problem I think that we are switching scenes. Play voiceover, show Zodiac UI, okay. Start transition animation, okay. Play animation, okay. Okay, but then we go, wait. But then we go in the Zodiac screen, right? We go in the Zodiac's screen. We go in the Zodiac screen, which is this one. And in the Zodiac screen, when we click on... there should be a click somewhere. I mean, when you choose, you go to the next screen. Yes. So easy. Switch to live choice. Ah, yes, there is the live choices. Okay, show category. Okay, and the voiceover is always on the previous screen because the voiceover is inside character creation race. Is this one, place voiceover. Is there. So in theory, okay. Live choice. So when I go in live choice, because this was very complex. There were a lot of screens, and there should be one where you just say that you agree and you want to move on, right? Where is that? Is in Zodiacs? No, it's not in Zodiac. It must be here. There must be another button. Keep, discard, right, left, choose. Maybe it's choose. No, because choose is doing that. No, I think it's in categories. Okay, I remember now. Is inside categories. Okay, categories. Yeah, proceed. This one. Proceed. Okay, we go here. Proceed. Blah 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 blah. Confirmation box. Move to the next screen. Move to the next screen. What is doing? It's switching on based on the race. Okay, it's based on the race. Okay, it's doing that. It's doing this, and it's starting this one. Okay. So now, in theory, we still have the screen. It's just not displayed. So in theory, we can still recover it. Okay, so the idea would be that instead of using create 2D sound and play, right, I would like to use, the problem is how do I get it? How do I get this character creation race? Because I don't know if this one is still, yeah, I think it's still set on the player controller. I think if I go by player controller and I get, now the player controller I think is not set as a variable here, eh? No, is not, but and probably is not a good idea. Yeah, let me just get the player controller and cast it to our player controller, and then from here get shark creation, get win. There should be a win character creation, no? Win shark create race. I think it's this one, and this one should have a play voiceover. Okay, because this one is controlling, you know, how the different voiceovers are fading away. So if you already have one voiceover, is fading away the other voiceover. So we should always use this function. I didn't have this function at that time, right? And so I didn't use it, but now we should use it. So instead of using this create 2D sound, It's basically the same thing, right? It's exactly the same thing. It's just wrapped inside a function, and that function is doing what we want. So I think I can just delete this and just substitute this piece. I don't think I need that anymore because it was actually triggering. No, the only problem, wait a second. I need to connect this, huh? Why? I think we need to return it. We need to return what? Audio component, okay. Fine. 2D sound, created 2D sound. This will be an audio component. Now, the only question is, okay, if I play it, is easy because I return this one. But if I don't play it, what do I return? Because I need to return something anyway. If I don't play, it's returning null because mistakes were made. No, we need a different function because this one is gonna cut us off, you know. It's gonna cut off the we need the two functions. There's no way. We need a play voiceover. We need a play voiceover creation. No, a play voiceover character race, and we need a play voiceover homeworlds, or almost story, as you want to call it. So the character creation race will be. So this one we don't care if it's returning something. So this one we don't care. But the other one, the homeworlds, we actually care, but we don't use this one anymore because we always want to play it. Otherwise it will stop if you disable the voiceover in the previous screen, and it's super bad. Used by all homeworld screens. Why there is no music? Why you have duplicated code? In theory I could pass in a parameter, you know, but I think we will make it harder to read, and also in the future we will want to change these two functions. They are serving two different purposes really, so I think it's better if they are separate. I think it's a better idea. Is messing up less with my mind and with future fixes. So actually the one that we want to call is this one. Right? So we want to call play voice. What? Play. What? From here. Play voice over homeworlds. Okay, so this is the one they actually want to play. And yes, and now this sound may go there, right? So now it works. The only problem is that we need to do it for all of them. Fuck. We need to do it for all the screens. Now, luckily I only have 2 races made, and I need to make a 3rd one, but every race is 5 screens, so we need to change 5 screens like that. So I need to change this, and I have to avoid making mistakes, you know? I need to connect this, this, and this. I think I will make some mistakes, for sure. If I continue to do this 20 times, I will potentially do some mistakes. You can watch that I'm not making mistakes, but I need to connect this, this, and this. I mean, it's fairly easy, so... Right? So it should, I mean, should not be too prone to errors, but you never know. Why I have duplicate code here? Well, here I have duplicate code because all the values are different, right? All the values, the scenes, the animations, they are different. Sometimes we play 2 animations, sometimes we play, I don't know. It's not linear. This thing is not linear. Every screen is slightly different, so... So this is why I have this duplicated code. Now, maybe it could be done in a more parametric way. I was missing this one, and actually it told me, which is very nice. Okay, so Ilian from 1 to 5 is done. Can you make a function in order to use another screen? No. I mean, yes, but I mean, it's too much. I mean, it's good as it is. Sometimes you also need to take care of, you know, not making functions too complex. Someone is trying to speak to me. Square are meant to be... No. There's some sketches going on. Sorry, I'm streaming, but I will check and comment when I finish. Okay. There's someone working on the symbols for the factions, right? Okay. Okay. So we did from 1 to 5. So let's test it again. So now in theory, it should not stop anymore. It would be very nice to understand how the bug of the no universe camera was popping up. That is so strange. Maybe I clicked too quick and it didn't load yet the camera. So it's searching. The problem is that if it happens, you know, in a real scenario, like the level is still loading,
and here the story begins.
you see that it works now. It's like if the level was still loading and so the camera was not there yet. And I was searching the camera, but that's kind of annoying.
Incredibly enough,
huh?
it's something in common.
I just don't want to listen to the audio.
Revealing their meaning.
Okay. Now, after 8 seconds, okay, it actually switched. Okay, here there are the different screens and it's telling you the story. Now here is where we need the voiceover, okay? So at the moment there is no voiceover, so you don't really understand what is going on. But these are the different screens that are describing the story of the aliens in their homeworlds and what happened, and you know, the fact that you are passing through the portal and that you are reaching then you are traveling You are traveling into this warp portal here. Wow. And then when this is done, you are loading into the game, okay? Yes, I got the September freebies. Yes, it's very, very nice. There are some stuff that I think we can use. There are some, you know, 3D models that maybe we can use. Okay. Oh, by the way, look at this. Now we have an FPS limit. Now we have an FPS limiter in the options that we did 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Okay. This character is getting reworked, by the way. I hope we can. I commissioned it, but the guy is not doing it. I don't know. I think I will have to do it myself again. Okay, so the alien is working, which is nice. Now let's try to do the other one because it needs the same fix, right? It needs the same fix. So the alien is good. The other one is the crane, because I think the crane will stop in the same way. Will stop in the same way. So this should be removed, right? Like we said, and substituted with this. And now you only hear silence, but there will be voiceovers. This one is correct. Is already not bugged. Okay, let me just close all the other ones, so we have too many. And we could do the Dermorian, because I have the Dermorian. Has been completed. Has been completed, boys. Now, these graphics are not really exciting, I have to say. I know, but consider that... What the fuck? Why is it different here? No, wait. Why the play is after the bind? No idea. This one is slightly different, huh? The screens are not super good quality, I know, because the artist that worked on it is a kind of a young guy and is learning a bit. He's not the best artist in the world, but I think they still look good. And anyway, I mean, I just want to explain the story, okay? So I just want to tell the people. For example, this one is very nice. There are some that are nice, some that are a bit at the limit, but we can improve them as we go. Maybe we can redo some of them. But the idea is just to explain the story. Thank you. We really want to bind before you play the event so it can fire properly. Let me think about it. Actually, the play was after the bind. The problem is that I'm using the play. The play was after the bind. We want to bind before so you play the event can fire. But do you think it makes a difference? I mean, if the play was very short, I would probably not bind in time. But considering that this is starting to play, because I need it inside this function, so even if I bind after play, I think it should not be a problem. I mean, logically it would be better to play after the bind, but considering is just one node, it will bind okay. Unless the audio is immediately stopping, right? But this should not be the case. If you hire me, you would give up on that idea. Which idea? Sorry, maybe it was referred to something before. Why not bind before setting the play? Because the sound is created inside this function. The sound is created here. Yeah, it's created inside, exactly. And so I cannot do it. I mean, I could bind inside the function, but then the event will not... no, it's not working. I think we have to do it this way. And anyway, we tested and it's working, so it should be fine. I just don't know what happens if the player just clicks on no voiceover. I mean, I don't know if the player set the audio as 0 for voiceover at the beginning. We should test that, huh? We should test it. I will test it. I will test it because there may be a problem. Because the audio may never finish. If it's zero volume, maybe this one will never be triggered. I hope it does, because if it doesn't, we have a problem. Okay, we can test the CRAN. We can test the CRAN, and maybe also we can put the volume to 0. Can you pass the event out of the function? Yeah, in theory I can, I think, because an event, but I never tried. I don't know if you can have a variable with the event. I have no idea. By the way, hi online cop. It's a long time I don't see you. How are you? We spoke like, what, 1 year ago? Maybe? So if I go under settings, fuck, but I need to do it, wait. I need to do it from here. If I go under settings and I go audio and I set the ambient volume to 0, right? That is the one where we also have the voiceover. Maybe in the future we can split it. We can have ambient and voiceover separate. At the moment they are the same. So all the voiceovers are ambient, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but let me check. Yes, ambience. All the voiceovers are ambient. So okay, so we set it to 0. I want to see if it still works. Create character. You cannot have more than 4 characters. Why? It's me. Let me create 4. Okay, we will delete one. We will delete one. Yeah, it's been an year or so. Busy working on games. I have time to write. Okay. Ah, we did a lot of progress. In the last year, we did an insane amount of progress. We did so much progress in the last year. We released many alpha. We fixed so many bugs. We improved so many things. We have like all this character creation done this way is completely new. I did so much. I did so much. So much. Volume 0. GG. Did you see that? Oh my god. Ah, it is not working. Volume 0 fucks up everything. Volume 0. But it's pretty bad that audio finished is triggered if the audio is if the volume is 0. Fuck. Hello. Look at my reflection on the water. Look at this. Look at this high level high quality game. With my reflection on the water. Easy. Fuck. That's a problem. Okay, let me try it again without volume 0, and I guess it will work. But this means that this theory is not the correct one. So we cannot use audio finished. The problem is that I need to know when the audio is finished. Or maybe we can introduce anyway a minimum delay. Because if you don't have audio, then what? I need to delete this character. Character has been deleted. Yeah, the event fires immediately. So basically you didn't see it well, but basically the 5 screens went over one after another super quick. So it was like boom, 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 boom. All the screens went over and then you enter into the game. Immediately. Right? Which is very bad.
And here the story begins.
Which is very bad. Now that we have the audio,
would be accomplished.
Now that we have the audio, you will see that it will probably work, but
incredibly enough, those planets had something in common.
You see, now it's working. I mean, now it's waiting 8 seconds, which is the silence, and then it's switching to the next one. And then it's switching to the next one, you see, properly with the animation. And imagine there is a voiceover. Okay, now there is not, but there is someone telling the story on top of the screens, right? The problem is that if they put the volume at 0, look at the island moving. Look at that touch. You can simply delay sound length. Yeah, exactly. I think I have to do it another way because I was thinking it would work, but it doesn't. I mean, I didn't test the case of 0 volume, and 0 volume doesn't work. Unfortunately, so we cannot use it. So you are saying we can get the length of this? No, we cannot get the length. We cannot get the length because actually, you know, a queue doesn't really know how long it will be, right? Because a queue can have loops, can have delays, can have randomization. I mean, can have a lot of stuff in it. So a queue actually doesn't know when it will finish. Yeah, the queue object has no idea. The wave object may know because the wave object can just be looped or not, but he knows his own length, right? But the queue doesn't know. So this is very, very annoying. This is very, 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 very annoying. Because it means that... And by the way, do I have multiple lines? By the way, I think I may still need to change this even more because at the moment I only have 1 line of text, but in reality this 1 line of text will be way longer right? So we'll be, I don't know, something like this, right? Come listen to my story, blah blah blah. In the Homeworld, they were led by prophetic scripture contained in the holy desert, la 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 la. So all of the, if we have to put all this text, we will have any way to to sync somehow with the voice. When I have the voiceover, I need to do another test of this. Doing a total cheat hack could be bad, but if setting volume 0 actually set it to a very small but non-zero, yeah, yeah, it could be. But then if you have your, if you are in you know, in a studio with the 3000 watts, you will still hear it, but. So, I mean, I can live with that. If you have zero volume on the voiceover, you will skip the character creation story, but it's still a pity, you know? It's still a pity that that happens. I don't even know if I want to solve it now, because anyway, these scenes will have to be changed slightly when we have the voiceover. Because I will have to take into account, you know, this line at the bottom. We will probably have to cycle. And I could even hard-code it at that point, you know. It would be very bad to hard-code it, but I could even hard-code it, because when I have the voiceover, I know exactly how long it is. And can I just put in each screen the length, right? So, what type of voiceover sound is a cue? Yeah, the play state change is this one, but we can bind on audio finished. We can bind on play state changed. But play state change, we tested it was not working, because play state change is just telling you it's just telling you, I don't know what. Playing stopped. I think we tried with stopped, but it was not working. It was not working. Okay, let's not care about it, okay, for now. Because I will change the screen anyway. So I will change this, I will change the sound. So most likely, I will finalize the voiceover. I will know exactly how much they last. And I could even, and I will probably have any way to cycle this thing. You know, I will have to cycle this thing based on a specific animation. And so it will be, now it's not here, but I will have an animation, right, for the text. And I think what I can do, I can sync on the end of the text animation, which is absolutely the best idea, I think, at the end. So if there is no audio, you will still read the text, and I will sync it at the end of the finishing of the text, right? So there will be like 4 lines, 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, and when this animation is finished, which I hope I can get, but I think I can get, because I think I can probably bind. Can I bind on this? No. Can I bind on, yeah, animation finished? I can bind on animation finished of the text when it will be there, and yeah, and we will do it this way. Let me maybe take a note. I think it's the best is to take a note in the first of the screens. On this one, we will say. I will put it as red, so that it's really visible there is something broken going on. Change to this change. No. Use bind on animation finish for the use bind on text on caption text animation finished, right? Bind on animation finished. Okay, so I put it like this in the first screen so that when I will redo, I will remember this thing. I don't know when it will be. Maybe it will be in 2 months from now, or in 1 week from now, and in 2 years from now. I have no idea. So is the user able to skip voiceover? No, I don't want them to skip the voiceover, but probably I will give up on that idea one day after too many complaints. But at the moment, no, I want them to listen to the story. At least one time, I want them to listen to the story. If they don't want to listen to the story, they can put the audio volume to 0 and they can avoid looking at the screen. But the game is asking you to listen to the story. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So at least we fixed the problem, right? Now, if you have the audio at 0, it's fucking up a bit, but it's okay. In theory, we could even do it now, but because I can just put an animation that lasts a certain amount of seconds, but I think it will be anyway a placeholder. Now, we have the new scenes for the Dermorians because those have been made, right? Those has been made. Now, maybe we can put them in now. Because they go in batches, right? And when the artist is finished on one set. So these are all the Dermorians one. There are 5 screens. Now, I did a bit of fixes, apart from the fact that they have the wrong name, but yeah, they all have the fuck. Also, the name of the race is wrong. Okay, anyway, I think that the last one is probably this one. So Dermorian scene number 1. I think this one is the. And then Dermorian scene number 2, Dermorian scene number 2. I think is this one. Then this one, I think we did a lot of changes. Dermorian scene number 3, final. Then the 4 seems to be good. We only did 1 revision. And Dermorian scene 5 seems to be this one, version 2. Okay. Good. Dermorian scene 1 v2 XCF. Okay, so let's try to open this one. Now, I always try to have a bit of a animation going on, if I can, in these screens, just because I like it. I like to have a slight animation so it makes the scene look a bit better. Okay, so this is the first scene. Some of these trees are a bit rough. Mainly this one is the one that I really dislike. I think this structure is a bit warped. I don't know what happened to it, but it doesn't really look the way it should look. But unfortunately, I cannot change it. So that's it. The butterflies, I think I'm not gonna put. But I think we can have the deer up here. I think would be okay. Having him move, I think will look bad, because if we have this guy move, it will look super stupid because he's not walking. But maybe we can have him appear with like an opacity, just to have a bit of an animation. I wanted to have some butterflies running around, but I don't know exactly how to do it, because I mean I don't have the butterfly flapping, you know, his wings. Flapping the wings. So would be nice to have something moving on the screen like a butterfly, but I don't have the animation. I don't have the animation. A particle effect. I think it's not very easy to have a butterfly particle effect. I mean, we can stay without the butterflies. I mean, for now, then we can add it later. I mean, I don't want to go too crazy, you know, with these things. Okay. I mean, this is the pre-game, so... But I still like them. Okay, let's try to export them as final. So this one will be this PNG. And then we will export only the deer. Right? The deer... Only the deer. Can I export? Wait, can I copy? No, I think I need to do a new file. I think I need to make a new file. Yeah, we'll make a new file. So this would be 1.1. Okay. So now I think we can duplicate. So in case is a Dermorian, we basically need to do this, but we need to clone. We need to clone one of the scenes, right? So I need to copy this, create a new directory, Dermorians. Okay, this will be called Dermorian Scene 1. Where the deer and the antelope roam. Yeah. I don't know if you have an idea on how to have a butterfly, but I think it should be animated somehow. I don't know. Okay, then we need to import those two things that we just exported. So these two, we're gonna import them here. I don't remember if I was using a specific resolution. 1920. I was using 1920 everywhere, or no? For example, here I'm using 25, but 2540. But 2540, I don't have it in this one. I don't have it, so it's impossible. So I cannot. So I cannot. Wait. Dermorian Scene 1. Yes. Nice. We don't need these guys anymore. We don't need this anymore because this was animated before, but now it's not animated anymore. We can delete all of that. And now the text, we will have to define it, but the text in this scene, I can just maybe just type the first part if we have it. Do we have anything? This is the tale of the Dermorians, the proud nomadic race living harmony with nature. With a lush and fertile land from huge plain at forest. Okay, let's take this just for now, but we will have then to put the final text one day. So these are the houses on the trees, and then we will have what? I need to have to have another image, right? Image, which is actually the deer. Okay. Which is this guy. Right? Now, can I have it at the sides? I don't know which was the original sides, but can I have it at the proper sides? 531, 596. 531, 531, 596. Okay, so there is the original sides. Wow, it was that big? Yes, it was that big. Okay. It was that big. Okay, this. So we will create a small widget animation. So we will have a track for the deer, and the track will be a visibility track, and at the beginning will be collapsed or whatever. No, I need a no, I need a color track, not the visibility. Is different because the color, yes, the color is keeping the opacity. So at the beginning, the opacity, the alpha will be 0, and I don't know when, but I don't know, after like 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, the opacity will still be 0, but then after, I don't know, 2 seconds, it will be 1, right? Okay, so it will just appear. So the deer will appear. Okay. And I think it will be as simple as this. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else on this one. The only thing that we need a start animation, yes, which is here. Start animation. Start animation. So start animation should read from Dermorian 1. Ah, yes, by the way, the text, at the moment I have it here. The text actually is not in the screen, but the text is read from our data file. I forgot about it. So in reality, here it should be something like C data file, because it's loaded from the data file anyway. Is not loaded. Okay. So Dermorian 1, narration, blah blah blah, player controller, plays voiceover. Yes, this we will have to fix it one day. Audio finish, play animation. Now animation is already pointing to animation. I think so. Animation is already pointing to animation. Okay. And so he's playing that. And then when the audio is finished, we go to the Dermorian scene 2, which we don't have yet. Okay, that we have to create. Okay, so that will be the first one. Now the second scene. The second scene is this. So you have a preview of the new scenes. Huh? Lucky you. What about leaves? Rustling. Yeah, maybe having some leaves going down would be nice, but again, I don't know how to do it. I mean, I can do it, but... So this is the other screen. Unfortunately, it's very different in style than the first one, which is a bit annoying. It's actually the same guy that did it, but here he used a different technique for the grass and a different technique for the trees. Actually, I think the trees are much better in this one. Maybe I One day I will ask him to redo this one with these trees, but so there will be a bit of a you know, weird transition between this and this, but there is little I can do. Okay, so in theory here we have, in terms of animation, we have the fire which is separate. So I can export this one, which is in theory the forest without the fire, or with the fire in distance. You see that the fire is kind of down there in the distance. So I will export as Dermorian Scene 2 PNG, but I have to do Dermorian Scene 1, 2. Well, correctly would be 2, 1, but anyway. Dermorian Scene 2, 1. Yeah, exactly. That would be a better name. Violent story. Yeah, all the stories of the homeworlds are pretty dramatic because basically the races left, you know, their land for a reason. So now this one is exactly the same size, so I think I need a full screen of this. Two PNG, huh? Because there is also the light. You see the light on the tree. This yellow thingy is the light of the fire on the trees. So butterfly polygon models. But you know, I need to, I mean, it's a 3D model, yes, but then I need to put it in somehow. It's a widget. It's a lot of work. I don't know. For now, I will do it without, I guess. But okay, so we duplicate this guy and we call it Dermorian Scene 2, yes. Now we import those other pieces. I don't know, how do you like the graphics? I mean, if you like the drawings or not. I mean, I know they are not super good. I know. But at the same time, I think they are also not super bad, right? So he's a very young artist and he's learning a bit. So is doing what he can, I would say. Dermorian Scene. Even if I'm paying him, so, you know, in theory you say, I would like to get a good, you know, quality, but I'm not paying him a lot. That's the point. AA graphics. Yes, not AAA. Have you seen storyblocks.com? No, I didn't. What is it? I think this one, for example, I like it much more than the first one. I think that the color of the grass, the way, you know, the colors are blended, is way better than the first one. The first one, the trees were really rough in terms of coloring, right? I mean, this one, they were, well, I mean, there was basically it's different. It's a different light, but I think this one is more homogeneous, and there are more I don't know exactly how to say, but there is more pastel color into it, and I think it looks better. Okay, seems that the effect is actually working. The effect is actually working as expected. So if we have an animation again for this guy, and we have again a color and opacity, and we do the same trick. So at 0 is 0, at 3 is 0, and at 5 is 1, right? So in theory it should transition, right? It should transition slowly, and hopefully it gives a good effect. Butterfly videos is anything you need animated as a reference. I see. The game's art content is about the upper half of okay. Okay. Can you play the animation? Yeah, we will play it in a second. When we test it, we will play it. We will test it in game, and so this one is triggering the Dermorian scene number 2. Start animation. Yeah, because the start animation function is a different one, so. Oops. Coughing, let me drink something. My throat is dry. Okay, we do this. Then in scene number 2, we do this. Then we need scene number 3. So I duplicate, I save this, I duplicate it. And this will be called scene number 3. Scene number 3. Now, scene number 3 is... what is it? Scene number 3. Scene number 3 final 4 adjusted. Ah, this one. Okay. This one, which by the way, I think it still needs a bit of fixing, but I mean, I don't know why he did the trees this way. Not very happy about these trees, I have to say. Because the problem of these trees, they don't make any sense. Like, there seems to be a trunk here, but this trunk is not going anywhere, right? Or it's going a bit to the left, but then it's... So I would prefer to have... a broken branch like that. Then the problem is that creating a broken branch like this is not really...
I will find
easy.
a way to set things right.
I mean, I would prefer to have a broken thing than what it is now, right? Why is not anti-aliasing anything? Because force is 100, huh? I mean, this freaking tree. Fuck, I'm damaging this part. I mean, I would prefer to have something like this than... And having this one is actually broken, you know? Then having this one going up, because it makes no sense. I don't know why he did it this way. And also, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I don't know, sometimes... I think sometimes they pay attention, sometimes they're just drawing lines without giving a fuck of what is happening. The problem is, if I cut it off like that... Because this part makes no sense. I mean, it's not a complete tree, it's not half of a tree, it's not anything. Right? This one can be a cracked... branch. I mean, yeah, the main tree getting... And that's fine. But... I have issue with this part. This part doesn't make any sense. What is it? There is another one. So... There is another one. There is another tree going up like this. What the fuck is that? I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, boys. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Unless I really go through like this and I do another broken thing, you know? So that this one looks like his forefront compared to the other one and it start to make a little sense. Like that this one at the back is one tree and this one is another tree, but... I mean, it must make sense, otherwise people will go like, what the fuck is this? I mean, a bit of shadow in the background I don't have a problem with. So we can, if there is a bit of a shadow, I mean, I'm fine, but this part should make sense. Okay, at least this is a tree that has like three branches. Now, this one I have no idea what is it, okay? But maybe we can cut off that one as well. I don't have a problem in cutting him off. I can cut him off like this. So that he's like just something in the background and doesn't really make... I mean, doesn't annoys me too much. Okay. At least this one looks like a tree of some kind. The shadow against the wall. I think this one was really done, you know, without thinking. That's the problem. You know, like a trans artist, you know? like taking drugs or being drunk and saying, oh yes, there is my shadow tree. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really, what the fuck? Okay, at least this part makes sense now, okay? So there is a tree that is a bit broken, so we can break it a bit more, like this. Okay, so he's a bit broken here, and he has one branch, another branch here, and another branch here, and then here. Now, this small branch really sucks, I know. Maybe we should just make it bigger and fuck it. Okay. I think it's better like this than not, you know, because it was too small. Okay. Now this problem here, I don't know how to solve this. Because there is again an impossible thing.
Well,
I mean, a tree...
The objective is find the root of the problem, work
Exactly.
to get close to it, and then eradicate it.
I mean, how can a tree become larger going up? How can this branch become larger going up? That is impossible. It's freaking impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Okay. Better. Now this thing here. Bro, this thing here really, I cannot think about it. I mean, should I really make 3 branches cut exactly all in the same place? Fuck, it sucks. I don't want to do that. The question is, what is this part? What is this part? What is this part? I have no idea. This part here, what the fuck? Hey, erase it. Erase it is not that easy, my friend. I would like, but it's not that easy. We can, you know what we can do? We can go down, assuming there is another tree coming from here, right? Maybe even the same one. Maybe even the same one. If I reduce this thing to be split. Because deleting it, you know, deleting it is not very easy because I need to change the background and the background is completely, you know... It's not that easy to delete it. It's not that easy. It seems easy, but it's not. Okay, it feels already better now. I don't know how, but it feels already a bit better. Because this one at least starts from something that is below here. Right? And so he has a meaningful line. He has this line, which is kind of a meaningful line. I mean, it doesn't really look like a tree somehow, but... Because I think the problem is too big. Boys, I'm not an artist, okay? So I'm just trying. I'm just pretending to to do something, but I'm not really the guy that should do this kind of stuff, right? I'm not. This one at the bottom really sucks. This one really sucks. This one at the bottom was horrible. I had to delete it. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand this shit. Okay, better. Much better, boys. Much better. Ah. We're reaching a point where it starts to make sense, huh? It starts to make sense. I mean, it's not that you're gonna look at this particular place, you know, immediately, but... You start to... Fuck, I'm destroying that part. No. I destroyed it already? Fuck. I mean, at least it makes a bit more sense than before. Right? I don't know. Ethereal darkness, but it's trash. Make it only spongy tendril, then it look more like darkness enveloping the trees. Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know. Final V5 is always final, but it's always a new version. Adjusted. Yes, because I adjusted it myself. I mean... The original one was this, V4 adjusted. Let me see if we improved it enough, but I think we improved it. So, the difference is between... The difference between this one, which was the original, right? And this one, which is the new. Now, I still think that we can do a bit better, but like this tree is too big. I mean, it's too big. I think it should be, you know, it should be made smaller. It's too rough as it is. No. Maybe. Yeah, I cannot touch the part this side because this side has the thingy, the grass, so I cannot really touch it. I think it will do for now, boys. I think it will do for now. I cannot do it much different. Like, also this crossing, I mean, what the hell is crossing? What is crossing what? I don't understand. I mean, there is like one thing going here, one thing going up, and this one is going where? Where is this thing going? Give me a shape. Give me a freaking shape. Let's split the two. Let's split the two. Maybe if we split the two, it will start to make sense, okay? If we split these two, I think it will start to make sense, boys. Right? Okay, so this branch is slightly better, but this one, bro, is super broken. Okay, maybe now. I mean, it's super long, but fine. Maybe we can create some variations inside like this. Right? Can create some variations. I mean, I'm still not happy about it, but at least it's better than before, I think. I'm healing it, you know? I'm healing the tree piece by piece. I think it's better. I like it slightly more. So this is the original. There is the original, which I think is a mess in this area. It's a real mess. And it is the new. I think still, for example, this part at the top, I think is again too... Oops. Is again too big. I mean, how can this tree be like this? How can this thing be like that? How can it be so huge? And why he has all these different stripes, you know? And how he can become bigger at the top? That's that's the question. How the fuck can become bigger at the top? How? Oops. What did I do? I mean, it cannot become big. A tree doesn't become bigger at the top. It becomes smaller at the top. Not bigger at the top, smaller at the top, right? So if you really want, you know, you can do that, but probably is a completely different color. This color I cannot really touch easily because, I mean, I can't try, but I don't know why it's red, by the way. Why is red here? I don't know. Is the sunset? Maybe it's the sunset, something. Maybe there is a reason. I don't know the reason, but maybe there is a reason. Maybe there is a reason, my friends. By the way, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just like randomly doing things. Trying to fix this monster of a tree.
Which I don't know if I would be able to fix in any way, but... I mean, I'm okay with branches, but they should kind of make sense, these branches, right? If they don't make sense... Like, why so many are starting from the same point? That's so weird. That is so weird that we have a tree with so many branches starting all at the same from the same point, right? That is so freaking weird. It's not how a tree works. Fuck this part. Fuck this part, really. No, that part made no sense. I couldn't stand it. And if you ask me, also this one makes no sense, huh? Okay. This part is damaged. This part is very damaged now. I know. I know. I know. I know. Okay. Better. I mean, I can continue for 3 hours, but we need to move on. And by the way, if the artist is watching, Sanjay is the name of the guy. Don't be mad, okay? I'm just trying to fix the shit that you did. Don't be... Okay, I think it's better. Is the server available? I can launch it if you want. If you need it, you can launch it now. Look at this. Boom. Server.sh. I'm launching it. I launched it today because someone asked, and then for like 7 hours no one connected, so I stopped it. But just ask, I can start it anytime. Okay, I think it's better, boys. I think it's better. It's still not perfect, but I think it's better. So this is the original mess. Right? Good night, Tony. This is the original mess. And there is the new one. At least it looks a bit more like a tree, right? A bit more like a tree. Now, if we could have shadows here, it would be so nice, but I don't think I can do shadows myself. I mean, I can try, but I don't think I'm able to. I mean, I never did. But like, the idea would be if I take a slightly lighter color. If I take a slightly lighter color and I just go on it. No. I mean, it must be like 1000 times less strong than this. No, I don't know how to do it. I have no idea. I have no idea, but the idea would be that if this tree could have some shadows, would be so nice. And not being just completely black, right? But I don't think I can do it. Can try. And probably this is really not the way to do it. Probably this is really not the way to do it. I think I fucked up here pretty big. Anyway, he has my personal touch now. He has my personal touch, boys. He didn't have before, now he has. So now he has a bit of my personal touch. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just doing it randomly. I'm just doing it, well, not exactly randomly, but close to random, yes. Okay, at least this tree has 2 colors, right? At least this tree has 2 colors. It's not much, but it has 2 colors. At least this tree has 2 colors. I have no idea, like on this one, if it should be on the right or on the left. No idea. Should it be on the right or on the left, boys? Okay. Enough. Enough! Well. I mean, it is one technique, I don't know, but it is one way. It's starting to look a bit like a Christmas tree, I don't know. Okay, at least he has 2 colors, boys. I think I'm done with that. Okay, save. Finished. Save. Final adjusted. Okay, so here we will have, so one will be one will be like this. So just the guy. And one will be with the magic, right? That is in theory draining from the plants. I don't know if you ever played Dark Sun, I mean D&D Dark Sun. So this will be Dermorians Scene 3-1. And this one, I don't think it should be the full, no? I can just take this piece. Or it's easier to put the full and so that at least it keeps the position. And the point is that full will be 1920. I mean, it will be pretty big. That's the only problem. So I could take, in theory, I could take only this piece, right? Or I mean, it's starting a bit more to the left. What? What the fuck? So this will be 3-2. This will be 3-2. Okay. So we import it here. We have to arrive up to 5, boys, huh? I mean, I can continue tomorrow, but... Okay, so this is 3-2. So we have our Dermorian scene, and here we use... so here we have the background, which is Dermorian scene 3. What? Dermorian... I think the name was not correct. Yeah, it's missing. Dermorian. Dermorian. Okay. Dermorian scene number 3. Okay. And then this one will be Dermorian scene number 3, 1 or 2, yes. Now the only problem is that we need to have it as 926 by 847. Okay. And now the only problem is that we need to properly yeah, I think like that is good. Okay, so we have the two pieces. So now in terms of animation, I don't know if they could flash a bit. I think it would be very nice, but if they could flash, or we do the usual thing that we make it fade in, but I think it would be nice if they could, like, you know, something like that. So go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Now to do this, what do we do every... So we do like 1, and then we do like 0, and then we do like 1, and then we do like 0, or but I think it has to be faster than that. I think it has to be faster than this. I think every few seconds. No, I think it needs to be way faster than that. So like every 10 milliseconds should change probably. Wom wom wom.
I don't know if I like it, but I can do it I can do it. I can do it. Something like that. Chain 2 animations, one fades in and then ping pong repeatedly at the end. I think I can just copy the thing is. The problem is how do I mean it should be faster than this or should be and then at the end last, I don't know. I think it's okay. I just want some maybe the last one should be, let me try. Maybe the last one should anyway be slow. Or no? I don't know. I think it's okay. If you have other ideas, let me know, but for now, I will go with this. For now, we'll go with this. Okay, so this one will we'll do that. This is the scene number 3, so we need to be sure that from the scene number 2 we call Dermorian scene number 3. Okay, so they are chained. Then we have start animation. Yes, should be start animation. Start animation. Okay. Do you want the eyes to lighting all the same time as the hands? Yeah, I think it would be very nice to have them separate. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that now. Let's do that now. Copy visible. Create from clipboard. Save as no. Export as number 2. And then we have the eyes. Only the eyes. Edit, copy visible, create from clipboard, export as number 3. Number 3, okay. Okay, meanwhile, maybe let me just save the original one. This one we save it, huh? Okay. Now we re-import this one, okay, which now is different, and then we import the number 3, yes, and we call it Dermorian scene 3.3. And then in our scene, okay, this one needs to become what? This one, okay, Dermorian scene 3.2, which is 926 by 615,
It needs to be positioned. Now the position will not be very easy to find, but I think it's okay. Something like that. Something like that. So this thing goes up to the... okay, now it goes up to here. So the end is in the white. Okay, I think it's exactly like that. Okay, perfect. And then we have another one then. So we'll duplicate this and we will call it Magic Eyes. Magic Eyes. And it is Dermorian scene 3. Dermorian scene 3 eyes. Okay. There is 258 by 124 by 124. Okay. Something like that. And by the way, the eyes I did, I added them like this because they were not like this. I did it myself. Now what? Now we need an animation on the magic, and the magic is already doing this. And the eyes, what do we do with the eyes? I have no idea. If I duplicate this, can I just change? No, I cannot, huh? But I can add another track on this one. Wait, track magic eyes, and then I can copy the color and opacity. Copy, paste. Yes, I think this way it works. Now we can move, we can move this to be like in a different tempo than the... Maybe I can delete... maybe we can have the eyes a bit earlier. But I think I can delete 2 of them and 2 of them and 2 of them, so it becomes way... The eyes are way lower. Let me see. No, the eyes ways lower, I don't like it. Let me try to keep the eyes just with a different tempo. I don't know, it looks a bit stupid. Maybe fade the eyes in the same time the other starts to flash. Keep them lit, while the other flash it, fade them out, and then fade them back in for the final lighting on. Maybe fade the eye in the same time. The others start to flash, but keep them lit. I understand what you mean. I understand. I got it. Yes, maybe. Like the eyes are kind of always active somehow. Oops, what I did. So we fade... Yes, let's do this. We fade the eyes in. We do what? We fade the eyes in. Like from here to here. I think I need to do it though when the flashes start. If I do it too early, it looks stupid. But if I do it when the flash is starting, I think it's a bit better. And then I can have a point like in the middle where they are on, and then they can flash, then they can disappear. So they can go on and disappear and then flash out again for the end. Yeah, something like that. I think this is pretty much what you said. Now, I think that we have a problem of curve.
Does the character have this animation in the game? No, it is the story. It is the story of the Dermorians when they were in their homelands, and I can tell you the story when we see all the screens. But basically, they were living in a beautiful, you know, lush forest and everything. And then some fires started to appear, right? And started to burn the forest. And two groups split. The one that was still believing in nature and believing in the fact that nature was with them, and another group which decided, because they didn't like nature anymore, to build cities made of metal. So now this maybe doesn't really render the idea, but this should be metal, okay? So cities made of metals and stone, and you know, no more in the trees. So they really split, and also they started to research different type of magic, which is basically taking the energy from the plants, I mean from the trees, and is converting it to magic. Very similar to Dark Sun Wild Magic, if you played the Dark Sun expansion of D&D. And so they were basically sucking this energy out of the plants, and you see why these plants are kind of suffering, right? Yes, and then the two groups split, right? The two groups decided to split, and they were fighting as well. And the group that was still with the nature was very scared of this other group of Dermorians, very, very scared. And so they started to pray their god, which was already Xiosia at that time. They started to pray and try to I think it's okay. If we could change the curve, I don't know how it's done, but if we could change the curve a bit, I think if he goes on quicker would be much better. But I have no idea how to do it. Curves, magic eyes, color and opacity. So if he could go on, if he could go on quicker, if you could go on yes, exactly. Not linearly, because being linear looks very bad. Should be like a flash, right? Anyway, okay. Let's say that we are fine-tuning a bit too much, guys. It's okay. Okay, we will do it like this. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so after this, so they split into two groups, and they started to have trouble between each other. So one group was basically rejecting nature in all possible ways, and you know, misbelieving. I don't know how to say in English, but anyway, the old god, the gods of nature, and they were, you know, creating these metal cities and whatever. And then scene number 4. Scene number 4. Oh, this one I think is a nice one. Apart from the characters, but consider the characters are screenshots from the old game, just a bit retouched. So maybe the characters are not the best, but I think this one is a nice picture. I really like it. So, and then the people started to pray, you know, for Xiosia, which is the god of nature, and they gathered around one of the biggest trees that there was next to this lake. Now, I don't know exactly. So there are two problems. One is
these flowers that I don't know if I really like. I don't know if I like these flowers. I think there are too many. I mean, I don't know if the picture looks better without. That's basically my question. Characters would be better immersed if they had shadows. Yes, I agree. I agree. Can we do shadows? Can I do shadows myself? I think it would be very hard for me to do shadows. But I can try. Hey! First, we need to decide where the light is coming from. Where is the light coming from? So the light is coming from the top, though. It looks like is midday, because the light, you see the light here in the tree. So the light is coming really from the top, and so not even the tree is making a shadow on. Yeah, there is no shadow from the tree. I mean, I can have a bit of shadow. But I have no idea how to do it. I mean, I can ask the guy to add it, I mean... I can ask the guy. But yes, but you are right. They are completely lacking. They are completely lacking shadows. Yeah, this one, I don't know if it's coming from. Yeah, I think it's coming like from this direction. I don't know. I mean, I can have shadows like this. I don't know. Do you like them? Or they look stupid? I have it in another layer, so I can remove them. I have it in a completely separate layer. I don't know, boys. I'm not an artist by any chance, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea of where it should go, but I'm trying, boys. I'm trying. I'm trying to make it so that it goes all in the same direction for all of them. But I'm not sure it's gonna work. Hmm. 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 Okay, so I don't know. So that is without shadows, and that is with the one that I added. Do you prefer it with or without? I'm clicking on it. You prefer it with the shadow? Oops. With the shadows? I can keep it with the shadows. Okay. The cliff on the back is a good direction. I don't know. I think I choose a direction like this. The other problem is that when he added the flowers, yeah, I think it damaged a bit the background picture. Unfortunately, you see there are some flowers here which are going over the river. I don't know why. I think he did these flowers and then he decided to keep it on another layer, but at the same time it fucked up because some of the pink ones, I mean, I cannot remove them. I think they are actually, they are together with the humans. That's very nice. So I can actually delete them. That's good. That's good. I can actually delete this fuck up. Okay, that's very nice. These ones are with the human, so I can delete it. Now, if you want to have a bit of a... Yeah, here basically we destroy the poor human. The legs of this human are destroyed. But anyways, so far that I don't think is, you know... I don't think it's very problematic. I think it's okay. It's so far away that it's fine. Okay, so we fixed the pink ones. They were basically ruining a bit the scene. But the question is, do we want to have some flowers here or not? If you duplicate the people layer, squash it and skew it counterclockwise, it will give the shadow human shape look. That's a very good idea. I don't know if I can do it, but it's a very good idea. Like you rotate it and these flowers look good. To me, the problem of these flowers is that there are too many. There are really too many. But yes, we can reduce the... We can do it like this, for example, right? But I mean, I can reduce the opacity. So we can have it... We can have it like this. But it starts to look like a painting more than... Or yes, I think I can reduce the saturation. I don't know how to do it on a... Only on a layer, but I think it's the same as... I think if I do colors, balance, whatever, saturation, and I have a layer selected, it's probably going to change it. Wow, look at that. It's changing it to 1,000,000 colors. Wow. So trippy. So trippy.
You know, my problem is I already like it more like this, but my problem is there are too many. I mean, they don't even look like flowers. I think there are too many. No? I mean, it's too big. I mean, can we have a bit less of this shit? But I think if I do this, I remove the flower effect. That's the problem. I think they become just like, you know, no. I like them more in this color than the other color for sure. Shrink it. Shrink it with scale. Like we put like only a small part like that. I don't know, for example, right? For example, to me, if I could cut off this piece, right? If I could cut off this piece somehow and move it, right? And now when we need to tell this guy, the problem is that it's not looking good, but the point is that they are too many, and in, you know. Can I have a brush which is like a mess? Brush like this, yes, exactly. Can I use this brush to delete? Can I use this brush to delete randomly? No, why is doing this? Size 41, angle, blah blah blah, hardness, blah blah blah. Why is not deleting with this shape? It's not deleting with this shape. Now it is. Now it is. Now it is. If I can, you know, reduce a bit this thing. Yes, 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 yes. Like this, like this, like this. I mean, not exactly, but what I mean is that if you could be slightly smaller and in bunches, like not like a full, not like a full thing, but kind of a kind of some flowers here, some flowers there. Shrink it again. The point, I think, it is starting to lose the meaning. But yes, I think I would prefer to have, you know, some bushes here and there instead of having a full thing like that. But I mean, I think it's a matter of preference, actually. I think it's actually a matter of preference, probably. I think it's probably a matter of preference, actually. I think it was probably good also as it was, but too little. That one is a bit, you know, in its own place. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit too much in its own place. I don't know.
I need something like this, but... Huh. Too much, huh? No. Okay. Enough. I split them a bit more. I think I like them split a bit more. The only problem is what we can. So I think it's better. At least I like it. And now it's really a matter of preference again. I mean, it's not. There is not right or wrong here, but the point is, we have this. What do we animate on this scene? What do we animate here? What do we animate here? Because I have also these falling leaves. You see the falling leaves? Which I think are very nice. The problem is that they are not falling. And if I animate this going down... Oops. If I animate... Can I move only this layer? No, huh? Impossible, huh? Impossible. Sometimes. Move layer, yes. Move the active layer, yes. I mean, if I have these ones, maybe I can have this one appear and move a bit. I don't know, and then disappear. If I have something like this going down, the problem is that they move all together, which is kind of weird, you know. Maybe I can have it appear and disappear. But anyway, we have this one. We have this one, and then we have... it's getting late though, boys. I need to go, unfortunately. It's nearly 1 a.m. Fuck. I need to go, but I think we did good. Do you want to see the last one? So basically they go at this tree and they start to pray, just so you know the end of the story, okay? They pray in this tree and whatever, and then scene 4. No, there should be a scene 5. Yeah, scene 5 final. And then there is a last scene where they find the portal, right, to go through. I really like this guy, by the way. I really like this small guy here. He's absolutely perfect. I don't know if he copied it from somewhere, but it's absolutely perfect. It's perfect shape, perfect perspective. He's really looking at the portal, and it's absolutely nice. We have a few issues with this tree, in particular the one that is here at the front, because I don't think he has enough shadows. And also this one, which is a bit rough, but unfortunately there's not much I can do about it. So this scene is basically a portal that is appearing in the forest, where the group of the Dermorians that didn't split and didn't go in the metal city will just use and leave. Right? If there were 2 falling leaves layers, the 2 could fall with different slopes. Yeah, maybe. But if they are falling, why they are not on the ground? Hey, yes, that's the issue, because we have... I mean, I can create another layer, you know, which is just these bits. I can duplicate this layer, take some bits and put them on the ground. Like if I duplicate this guy, right? And then now it's duplicated, okay? So now is a separate one. And now I delete like random stuff, right? With a normal brush. I mean, I delete like his why is not deleting? I mean, why is fake deleting? Ah, yeah, because there is the other one at the bottom. I can take all of this, you know, and make it flat like that. And then we move it to the ground so that, but it will have to be, I mean, we need to, I need to change it. He has to be skewed a bit because he's on the ground, right? So, but I think I can do it. I think I can put some leaves on the ground like that. And this one maybe can appear. Now there are still a few that needs to be deleted here on the top. But and this one maybe can appear. Can appear after the other ones are falling. I don't know. I can think about it, but I really need to go now. I really need to go, my friends. And so we will see each other tomorrow. We will see each other tomorrow. Okay, boys, if you're new to the stream, you can click on follow on Twitch. You can click on subscribe on YouTube. And you can also go to patreon.com/planeshift, where you can support us directly and get access to the alpha and get a supporter tag on Discord and a lot of other nice stuff. Well, I think I'm gonna go. So if all goes well, we see each other tomorrow, huh? And we continue, we finish this and then we do a bit of bug fixing on other stuff. Do you have coffee as well? No, I don't. But you can use PayPal or just... you can use PayPal if you want a one-time donation. Or you can just use Patreon if you want a more of a regular donation. But it's okay, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, Kofi, I think I checked it. I think he has probably a lower percentage that they take, but also they are giving you less services for it, right? So the website is a bit less quality thingy. See you boys very soon. Good night.